p.m. at City Hall at 602 South Main. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KCRG, I'm Steve Smith on KIX 102.5.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s, partly cloudy and low 60s tonight. Sunshine upper 80s for tomorrow. Sunshine low 90s on Wednesday.
KIX 102.5. Storm tracker radar's not showing anything over the 4 states.
64 in Miami, 64 in Pittsburgh, 64 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. Today we're featuring Willa from Webb City.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Willa. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com and go to the Morning KIX page. Click on the button to find out how to upload your audio.
We've got your chance to win tickets to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals, which is going to be this Friday night at the Miami Fairgrounds.
And all you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025 to get qualified to win starting right now.
And we'll announce the winner at 7:20.
Here's Megan Maroney
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Good catch.
Watch it.
Was not even on my radar. Dad not even thought of it.
Did not even think about it. Good morning. Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Hello. Ooh. Morning, Jimmy.
Morning, Jimmy.
Jimmy Jammy Jing Jong. Sounds Asian.
Randy, are you feeling refreshed at all after this weekend?
Heck no.
No.
Oh my gosh, no.
Not even a little bit.
I didn't get home yesterday till after 5. It was close to 6 when we finally got home because we spent most of the day in Springfield.
Yeah.
And today is my... is there anybody else on here? No, just Jimmy. Okay,
Just
we'll wait.
Jimmy.
So today's my anniversary with my wife, our 26th anniversary.
Congratulations.
I had a thing-a-ling.
Thing-a-lang.
Ling-a-dang-ding-dong.
Ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Oh, what are you doing? There's Heather. Good morning, Heather.
Morning, Heather.
Her and Jimmy both said happy anniversary. Heather's is the 14th.
Her anniversary?
Uh-huh. It is 9 more days. All right, so don't forget, guys, the contest is live right now. So if you want to go to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals, which is going to be this Friday at the Miami Fairgrounds, now's the time to text tickets. 623-1025. Text tickets. You've already got a bunch of people entered to win. That's a joke, Jen. I'm still married?
What?
I don't get it. Sorry.
None of us do.
Thought you were saying your anniversary is the June 14th. Why am I... Facebook just switched me back to my profile out of the KIX profile. That was weird.
Where's next?
Where's who?
Next.
Next what?
I don't know how this... Serious?
Are you okay?
No, I'm trying to make a collage, but it's not letting me. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, says go through and choose some photos, and you do, and then nothing. Okay, it will from there, but if you like create collage, like 2 to 9 items. So I do this, and then I go through. I don't want that one. That one's better. Right? Okay, now it's blue. It wasn't a while ago. I picked a ton. Way more than I have so far.
Look at that one.
So everybody's seen that. Oh, now it's okay. So it was
You
too
picked
many.
Too many.
So where's the limit? Oh. Huh.
Great picture.
Uh.
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
All right.
That's such an old picture. Like, if someone cares,
So
that's
screenshot it probably would be the easiest.
Screenshot. What are you doing? Oh, you're not on Facebook.
Yeah, I am. I was
You're on
thinking
Google
the easiest
Photos.
way to. Yeah, that's where I'm doing it. Oh, that didn't look good at all. That didn't either. Good gosh.
It's enhancing it. Can't
horrible.
You tell?
Yeah, sure it is.
Hey, good morning, Jimmy. Thank you. Jimmy says congratulations on your award. Also said happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thought Randy would remember back when I was a housewife, Heather says.
Heather, since I've known you, when we met you, you were in the process of getting separated, okay, and going through a divorce. You have never been married in the whole time that I've known you. You've always been separated, single, or... Yeah, they make it so difficult to download. I'm just going to screenshot it.
There you go.
Should I put it on her page or mine? Create one and tag her in it?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Heather says, yes, I have. We separated like 3 years ago. Just still not divorced, she says.
Still not. Goodness.
Oh, man. And we're 10 days away from our show anniversary.
Uh-huh.
I like how it's on the calendar as Jeniversary. Got 20 seconds. Good tease tickets again.
I want to say she fills the Gina-shaped hole, but that sounds weird.
That sounds very weird.
Weird. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of rain and storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 64 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes. But right now, we're getting you signed up to win O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets.
Yeah, that's going to be this Friday night at the Miami Fairgrounds. You okay there?
I don't have enough puberty to be able to do that voice. So all you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025 to get qualified to win.
And you want to do that right now because we're going to be announcing the winner in just 10 minutes.
Here's Alan Jackson and Jimmy Buffett.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Which, I get it, it's his place and everything, but at Margaritaville, Lake of the Ozarks, they play way too much Jimmy Buffett music.
I play a lot.
A
of
lot.
Jimmy Buffett. Morning, Dorinda. No, she says congratulations again on your award. Thank you, Dorinda. That was a real fun night. We were a little obnoxious. Morning, Carol. Dorinda says, I think I still have another week before I can win. We've got to go back. Yeah, we've got some other giveaways coming up, though, Dorinda.
No more. There are no more.
So today's your anniversary.
That's right. 26th anniversary today.
26 years.
I just put some pretty questionable pictures up. Well, there's one questionable one in the bunch.
On your page?
On my Facebook page, yeah. Which, okay, let's talk.
Morning, Emily.
Maybe I'll do that later.
Talk
a little bit about the awards from Saturday night. We got really bored.
I mean, it's a long ceremony because they go through small, medium, and large
this
markets.
This one was about an hour and a half shorter than they normally are.
Which is awesome.
They really, really moved it along.
Even though I took my time walking up there to get our reward.
They showed the entire video up on the screens while Jen was going up to get the award. But we got bored, so Jen challenged me to eat an entire pat of butter.
Mm-hmm. And he did.
I told her, I said, I'll only do it if you can find me a quarter. And I wanted a Delaware quarter, but she got me a freaking Ohio quarter.
You didn't specify Delaware until after the fact.
Cleveland is in Ohio, Jen. Come on.
What's your point? Why are you hating on Cleveland?
Have you ever been to Cleveland?
No.
Okay, well, if you had, you'd know.
Okay.
So I had to eat an entire pat of butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought you got video of that, but you did not. Well, then we decided we would trade shoes.
Okay, so I had just bought these brand new heels. They're like 4 or 5 inch heels. And one of the reasons I bought them is because the reviews said that they were so comfortable.
You can't believe it.
And I was like, perfect. That's what I need. And so I'm wearing these shoes, and my feet are dying. They hurt so bad.
We traded shoes, and I wore them, and I walked out of the room to the bathroom.
And how were they walking in them?
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
I had to grip with my toes so hard to keep from falling off.
Because they were too small, too, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a little small, but I didn't buckle them on, so I just slipped my feet in. She's got pictures of me, but one of our coworkers has video, supposedly.
Okay, so this is Randy strutting away in the heels.
Look how sexy I look. Get in there close on those heels. Let's see them. Oh, did you get a shot where you can see the shoes? So a friend of ours has video we'll try to get to later. But then also later I found a hole in the curtain.
Should I play the TikTok?
Yeah, I guess.
Or just the video?
Either one. Okay, we're going to do our winner. There was a hole in one of the curtains at the reception room, so. Yep.
It was.
We also played, what would you call that? Not quarters, but diamonds?
Diamonds, I guess. So the theme was diamonds, I guess. None of us knew this beforehand, but they had fake diamonds of different sizes all over the tables. And so instead of quarters, we bounced it to try to get it in the cup. We were all bouncing these diamonds to get them in the cup. It was great. Did you stop it and pick one?
No, I'm not going to stop it. We'll let it run. Go ahead and run, but I'll just pick one off the list. Let's do Trevor Roberts.
Okay.
We're going to call our winner. All right, you ready? Is this Trevor? Yes, it is. Trevor, did you just get signed up for O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets?
Yes, sir.
You've just won tickets. Oh, no. Hold on.
Say just, congratulations, you won.
Congratulations, you've won.
Woo! Yeah, okay, Trevor, before we give you these tickets, though, I'm going to have to hear your best monster truck impersonation, so let it rip.
Let's get ready for Monster Jam.
More like a monster truck announcer than a monster truck. Give me a monster truck, like, that kind of thing. Woo! Holy cow.
That was good. It was like you're right in the room with us.
That's the way we know if one of them breakdowns, you'll be able to run down there onto the track and fill in for them.
Hey, just tell us who's the 4 states #1 for concerts.
KIX 102.5.
Jen's not with us this morning. Okay, we're going to put you on hold for a second, Trevor, while I get this all edited down, and then we're going to come back and get some information from you, okay? Stay right there. Okay, let's go fix these.
Yeah, I'm completely overthinking all of it.
Yeah, I'd already told him what it was, so all you had to do is just celebrate. National tickets. Yeah, Trevor, did you just get signed up for O'Reilly Outlaw?
Mm-hmm.
You just won tickets? Just say, congratulations, Well, wait.
I say that.
Congratulations, you've won. Yeah, there it is. Congratulations, you've won. Yeah, okay, Trevor, before. I screwed this up then, too. Okay, Trevor, before we give you these. The more we can eliminate editing off on our end beforehand, will really help this whole process, too.
We've got over 3 minutes. You got plenty of time.
Breakdowns. This way, if one of them breaks down during the show, you'll be able to run down and fill in. That's what I wanted to say. Promo. And then you just say, Trevor, tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
Trevor, tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. 2.5.
We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We are golden.
Yes, it is.
Trevor, did you just get signed up?
Did you take out the dialing sounds and stuff, or is that still in there? Oh, okay.
National tickets.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, you've won. Okay, you want to get his info?
Yep.
Okay, Trevor, sorry about your wait there, buddy. I think the only thing we need is your birthday, right?
Nope, we've got his birthday. All we need is your street address.
Street address.
All right, so I think we've got everything. I've got his birthday, your email, your full name. We
These
should
are
be good to go.
Actual tickets, Trevor, so you can come by and pick those up. They're already here. You can come by and pick them up anytime this week. It's for the Friday night event.
Okay, and where's the station at?
We're on East 32nd Street in Joplin, right next to Food for Less.
Alrighty.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
No, I've got his window open. Sorry, I'm going back and forth to put it into the system.
In contest.
I love how many new people that we've been getting signed up through doing this.
Another thing I noticed, so you put the post up on Saturday night for our awards. I noticed how many people that went through and liked that were not following KIX on Facebook. Ramelda, Megan, so many of our bunch that hasn't followed our Facebook page. I'm like,
really?
What? Yeah, so I went through and sent them invites on everybody that was not following KIX on Facebook. I'm like, well, no wonder we don't have any reach. Half of our KIX family doesn't follow us on Facebook. What is with you guys?
Weird. I wonder if it's because they changed around the following and the liking thing. Morning, Floyd. Morning, Kathy.
Crystal Dawn Harbaugh tagged you and 98 others. Okay, let me warn you. If you do this to me, I will block you on Facebook. If you tag me, or group message me.
All right, we got 13 seconds. O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals. 8 seconds. 4.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 64 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 5 minutes. Now, all week long, we are going to be getting you signed up to win tickets to go to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals this Friday night at the Miami Fairgrounds in Miami, Oklahoma.
So for the last about 20 minutes, we've been having you text to get entered to win 623-1025. And I think I just picked a winner for us, right?
Yeah, we did. So let's get some dialing music there and call. Call. Buttons. Pressing the buttons. Oh. I'm so excited. Oh, it's ringing, dingy.
Hello?
Is this Trevor?
Yes, it is.
Trevor, did you just get signed up for O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, you've won!
Woo-hoo!
Before we give you these tickets, though, I'm going to have to hear your best monster truck impersonation, so let it rip. Holy cow.
That was good. It was like you're right in the room
Qualifies.
with us.
This way, if one of them breaks down during the show, you'll be able to run down and fill in.
All right.
Trevor, tell us who's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I think that was a little backwards.
Huh?
Backwards. Have him do the rah, 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 rah thing, and then congratulations, you've won.
I don't know. We can. I mean, yeah, we could do that. Although that's really the same call. We probably ought to think of something different tomorrow.
Yes.
I like the way it was right there. I can hear that in the promo. It's going to work.
Okay. I'm almost done with this.
Today is the 5th.
The 5th, yes.
I want to make sure that the spot I'm running is not that one. Do you have chronic? Okay, good. It's not.
Okay. He
Okay.
is in there and ready to go. And you ended the contest. Yes, you did. Okay.
Okay.
Dorinda says, I do. Emily says, I'm following.
Well, whoever Crystal Dawn Harbaugh is getting blocked.
We're getting a phone call.
The winner takes $2,000. All of this garbage.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, no, she's blocked. Hi there, Morning KIX. Well, hello,
hey,
Dustin.
how you doing, Dustin? You have a good weekend? Good. What'd you do?
Ring, ying, ying, ying.
Oh,
yes,
you got a reunion.
Oh, reunion.
That
Okay,
sounds
I'll
so
tell
fun.
you. Ring, 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 like motorcycles.
He is so silly. What can we do for you today, Dustin? We're going back to good old Garth. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do for you, okay? Have a great day, Dustin.
Bye. So when I went to my Facebook page this morning, on the top where the cover is, it did a thing with avatars, a little animated. And then it said create with avatar. Brand new, stupid. Facebook avatars suck.
Yeah, they
look
do.
So dumb. Oh, I can do like birthday.
Do you have a picture of our other picture that we took?
A picture of our other picture. You have to be a little more specific.
The first picture that we took in front of the wall.
It's on my timeline.
Before we went into the banquet.
So we did a number of pictures in front of the wall. I can't remember which one was that one.
That one.
Yeah, it's on my timeline.
It's on your timeline. Do I have a picture of it?
I thought Gina tagged you in it. I've also got the print that they made us at my desk.
I was just going to show it to him. We didn't get a single picture of all of us Zimmer people.
Oh, that's weird. We usually do. Yes. We did the awkward. Ha ha ha. No, actually, I've got the frowny face one. Oh, that's the one from the print, though, isn't it? We also have this one. Go to my Facebook page or the KIX Facebook page. You can see it on there, too. It's on the KIX Facebook page. Just going, yeah. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, I don't know what we tried taking serious pictures and we were like, no, what are we doing?
That doesn't work.
It didn't feel right.
It's weird. MJ does not follow the KIX Facebook page.
Really?
Yeah. So.
MJ.
I'm like, come on. Really? You do know how this works, right? No, probably not.
Probably.
Now that I'm thinking about it, probably not. Thank you, Emily.
So we can count on Emily at least.
Mm-hmm. Megan doesn't. Romelda doesn't. And I can't remember who else. There was a lot. So I went through. I mean, out of everybody that liked that post, there was probably 100 and some liked the post. I would say over half were not following our page.
That's a bummer.
Yes, it is.
We've got
So we want to burn some people's houses down.
188
Not really.
reactions. Floyd's following. Thank you, Floyd.
Of course, Floyd's genius at all this stuff. He knows how it works. Floyd's always sharing the videos, always sharing, liking the comments.
Mhm.
He's great.
Your daughter Candace likes it.
But does she
She follows.
Okay. They know if they expect to be included in any kind of a will, there will be no will. Okay.
Steven likes it. Wow, yeah, you invited a ton of people. It's all blacked out, so I can't. Greg likes it. So we had a great time. It was my first time ever going down to the Ozarks, first time in Osage Beach. And I'll wait till Randy gets back before we can tell you more stories from the actual awards banquet and things like that. But Sunday morning when we all left, I slept in a little bit, or I tried to. The walls at the resort were like paper thin. And so the person next to me had their alarm go off at 6. And so I woke up at 6. But I found in Osage Beach, there's a place that has gluten-free donuts. Like, it's an actual donut shop with gluten-free donuts. It's amazing. And so I went and I got a really yummy maple chai latte and a gluten-free funfetti donut. And it was so cool. Like, I haven't gone to a coffee shop or a donut shop and gotten a donut since I knew I couldn't have gluten. So it's been like 12 years at least. I haven't heard anything about those yet, Emily. I'll have to ask Randy when he gets back. But we've had a handful of people asking about those tickets. Luke Combs tickets.
What?
Luke Combs tickets still in no-go? Are they still not in yet?
Oh, I don't know. They'll have to check.
Emily was asking.
Are those not digital tickets? Are those actual physical tickets? Emily, I'm sorry, but that's been so long ago that I don't remember that contest or whether they were physical or digital tickets. If they're physical tickets, then they don't come to us, to me and Jen. They come to the front office. So if you want to call 624-1025, you can check with the front office and see if they're in yet. But that's your best bet, is to call the clearance office there and see if they're in.
Mm-hmm.
We won't, and they don't come tell us usually when they're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every great once in a while they will.
Yeah.
I guess we could check that list that what's her face made under docs. Where is the concert page?
Oh, that's the one I'm not a part of, isn't it?
It's not under docs. It's under something.
Oh, sheets.
Which I think of, on a bed, but concert and ticket tracking. There it is. Okay. Ticket approved for in-amp wallet. Status of tickets. Okay. Luke Combs sent tickets. Oh, they sent the winners their tickets on May 8th. Who sent? What does this mean?
I assume that means Danielle from the national email address.
Let me see if I can scroll on over to it. Also, it says sent tickets. Let me give you Danielle's number. Do we have a directory? We don't. I don't know what the extension is. What I would do, here's what I would do, Emily. Call 624-1025 and ask for Danielle McCullum. Okay? Do that. Danielle is in charge of the tickets. I don't know how this all works out, but she's in charge of the tickets. She's in charge of making sure that they get to the winners. So if you will call and ask for her, she will be able to tell you where your tickets are. That's what we need to start doing, is directing all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you think of our meal on Saturday?
On Saturday? Yeah, it's okay. The steak was tough.
Yeah, it
I
was.
did not eat any of the salmon. That looked really gross. It's very wet.
It was.
The steak was very wet, too. It was very, I mean, I like juicy steak. Yes, but this was very rubbery hard. It was the filet mignon, and it was very thick, but it was tough.
Hold
I
on
mean,
1 second.
hard to cut. I almost choked again this year. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
I'll let you know what I thought of National Lampoon's Vacation for Jen's Movie Rehab recap right after Travis Denning.
On KIX 102.5.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird meal. It was,
Nice surf and turf.
yeah, and then there was wild rice and asparagus underneath it.
Yeah,
I didn't care much for the rice at all. Normally I love rice.
That's a common menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's surf
What
and
was
turf.
the white sauce?
I don't know, but that's what I really don't like. The white sauce on the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Some sort of white cream sauce. Ugh.
I ate the middle part of the salmon.
Now
away
the
from
dessert,
sauce.
on the other hand, was unfreaking believable. I would like.
Insane.
It was insane. They insane.
I'm sane.
I haven't been able to quit thinking about that since we played it. They had a chocolate cake,
Cheesecake.
like thing, but it was the richest chocolate I think I've ever tasted. Then
Yeah.
they had a caramel crumble something cheesecake, and it was unbelievable. I'm usually caramel cheesecake. You can taste the cheesecake at all. There was so much caramel flavor in this. It was really, really good.
Yeah, the chocolate cheesecake was so rich I couldn't even eat it all. It was
I ate mine. I ate my wife's. I ate another lady's from another table. She didn't see that. But and then the chairman's, I ate his. I stole it. This year for musical entertainment during interludes and in between, bless her heart, this woman sitting over on the side playing a Casio keyboard through a crate amplifier.
She was trying so hard. She had the
She did not know the
her
songs.
look of concentration.
She looked surprised to find out that it had keys on the keyboard.
Oh,
Hold on, make noise.
what am
no
I
crap.
doing here?
She played, Misty tried to. She get to the chorus. Does this mean that you're turning me? And it turned into something horrendous.
You're like, what are these notes you're playing?
She had hit wrong notes and spin them off into another song. I intended to do that. Yeah, there were a couple of times I was like, stop.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't listen to me.
She did play Green Sleeves though by request.
Yes, she did. So Peter, bless his heart, he's always been socially unacceptable. I mean, from birth on. He went over and requested Green Sleeves because he's, that's.
Because he's Peter.
He's from that one movie. Oh, Revenge of the Nerds, yeah. I mean, he is the definition of nerd.
I kept accidentally playing footsies with him.
Oh. Was there
I'd shift slightly and my foot would run into his.
comment about it later, or did he?
No, he just the one comment he made about it.
Nice.
Morning, Sheila. Good morning, Sarah.
He probably said, Jen.
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know his life. I don't know your life, Peter. Oh, here we go. 10 seconds. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila said congratulations.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 64 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 25 minutes. And then in the next hour,
We're talking about your run-ins with creepy crawlies.
whatever that might be, whether it's a bug, an insect, or a snake, or whatever, we want to know your stories about the unintentional encounter that you may have had with them.
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
But right now, it is time once again for... And we are recapping one of the greatest movies, I think, ever, National Lampoon's Vacation.
I loved this movie.
Is
So
this not the greatest?
it was a fantastic movie. We got to reunite with the Griswolds because, of course, I've seen National Lampoon's Christmas. I watched that around Christmas time last year.
Out
But
of
now I
order.
got to see them go on vacation. And it was a great story. We had Aunt Edna in there. Poor Dinky, who didn't stand a chance.
Didn't stand a chance. Poor little
Poor-
guy.
poor
Probably
little
kept
guy.
up for 2 or 3 miles. Easy, down, boy. Down, boy.
But it was such a Griswold
Fetch.
movie, of course. You have things just constantly going
You-
wrong for Clark from
Fetch.
the very beginning with his car. He got the wrong
family
car.
truckster.
The family truckster, which was hideous.
What did you think of Prospect Street in Kansas City?
Oh, my gosh. It was so funny.
Or when they drove off the road, you know?
I love when he's asking for directions. They're all just in there slowly taking off his hubcaps. And, oh, my gosh, it was hilarious. I love that part.
Good talk,
And then
Rusty.
Going to Dodge City, Kansas. I've been there before.
Me
and I was
too.
like, oh my gosh, it was great. So I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was well done. It was very true to the characters and true to the story. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I give National Lampoon's Vacation an 8.
An 8. An 8? That's all? An 8?
Yeah,
It
I
should
mean,
have been a 10.
I thought it was a good movie, but it's not on the same tier as Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, contraire mon frere. This is a tragedy. I think we need a moment of prayer. Oh, dear Lord, please help us in this, our time of deep despair. Yea, though Moab lay down in the valley of the Hittites, Lord, we beseech you, give her a break.
It's so fun. Poor Aunt Edna, they're just dead. They have the umbrella over
and the
her.
rain, yes. That we'll have another movie for Jen's Movie Rehab this Friday.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Are you ready to work with an agent who does more than just put a sign in your yard?
Then you need to call our buddy Forrest Dodgill, broker by Real.
Jay worked with Forrest
Had
on
to do
buying a
that.
brand new construction home for his son in 2019.
Jay's son was going to medical school, and Jay wanted a reliable and convenient place
Tell
for
me
his son to live.
He knew the property would only be a temporary 4-year investment,
got
so
my
he leaned on
period.
Forrest as the years
Or
went on,
did
just
they-
to
I
see
lost my
how
period.
much his home was
Got it.
appreciating.
Jay
Got
bought the home for about
was a-
$90,000
it was
back in
very
2016,
formulaic
and then he sold the home 4 years later for
Where you've got-
$70,000 more.
Jay's son is all finished
this
with
is the
school, and the
original.
new buyer is
They've
going
got
to
a lot of
invest in
things
this
going
property
wrong.
as prices
Clark is
continue to appreciate.
fixated
Jay
on
and his family are
something.
thrilled to have made such an incredible investment in
anything
their
else.
future.
Call the
Eh,
only
it's just
agent I would
anyway.
call if I needed to sell my home.
They're all saying
Forrest
commercial.
Dodgill.
Go online to
Sorry.
Forrest.
Morning,
My
Romelda.
wife is even telling me. I love
Morning,
Cousin
Tabitha.
Eddie, too.
Well, how much do you need?
$52,000.
Okay. And they lose the money, and that's every vacation I've ever been on right there. Except for going.
You turned it off, right?
Yeah, I turned it off.
He turned it off, guys. We're good.
Okay, give it a minute.
Besides, Romelda,
Yeah.
got
Wait a
bone to
minute,
pick with
okay.
you.
Got to take an issue with you, Romelda. How come you haven't liked and followed the KIX Facebook page?
What's going on there?
I sent you an invite over the weekend because I saw when you liked our comment about the awards that you were not following our Facebook page.
I thought we were friends.
Romelda wasn't, Megan wasn't, so many of the KIX fam that does not follow our page. I am so hurt.
It's very hurtful. So he sent you an invite. I think you should follow us.
I think so. Either that or risk retribution.
What kind of retribution?
Okay,
is
they're
that?
going to stick this avatar up thing up every time you go to your
Probably.
So dumb. My wife with her dress, she looked amazing.
It was gorgeous. Even the lady.
Everybody was commenting on it.
The lady who set up the theme for
Of
the
the
entire
awards.
evening.
She's like, how did you know what the theme was?
Yeah, she came
goes,
over and complimented Gina. She looked that good.
She goes, you just fit with everything tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She says, I'm on high medication. Well, it's not like you went through and unfollowed us, right?
Well, then go follow our page.
Yeah, go follow. Go follow. Do you have pictures? Yeah, you do. It's on Gina's page. She's got pictures.
I've got it on my page, too. Got a picture of Jen up there on stage with Jim Lambert handing her award.
That was exciting.
She got to meet a lot of my old friends and people that I had worked with, a lot of people. I remember when I first went to the NBA Awards. Do you have a tattoo on your shoulder?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what that is in that picture.
Like Jen's got a new tattoo, something on a dare or something.
Do you have the picture of you and the eyeballs that you did? You drew the eyeballs on yourself. Because your eyes were closed in that one picture?
Drew them. Oh, no. I forgot. I did that on my wife's phone. I don't think I saved it.
Oh, okay.
So we took one and I had my eyes shut. So I went ahead and drew eyes open.
And you actually did a pretty good job. I was
really,
impressed.
really good. But no, people that I had worked for before, I remember my first NBA awards I went to, I didn't know anyone or anything or where to go or any of that. Almost missed a couple of sessions because I didn't know what was going on or where to be or anything like that. I remember sitting by myself at the award ceremony.
Aww.
Because nobody else went from our group. So I said, actually, there were a few other people, I guess, stragglers that had sat at the table. None of us knew each other.
You had Mark and I laughing when we went to our panel on Saturday, and you called me, and you're like, I'm in the middle of the street. We're like, what are you doing? Get out of the street.
Once again, I didn't know where to go.
Get back to the building.
I was like, is it another building? Because it said it was on, I thought it was on the 7th floor. And I'm like, where's a building that has 7 floors?
Yeah. Their flooring system, whatever, was very strange.
It was very weird. Parking was
confusing.
Impossible.
Yes.
So we were taking those golf carts everywhere. They would come get you on the golf cart. They had a number. So we went down to the Land Shark restaurant and ate. And then I called this number and said, we need a tram. And they came down and picked us up and took us back. And then we went and changed clothes. And they called a tram and they took us back down there. And we had them take us everywhere we went on the grounds.
So where was the Land Shark thing?
All the way down at the lake. So if you looked where we were, you went on around that road, went down a big, long hill all the way down to the lake area.
And so instead of going left, you went right.
No, went left instead of right.
But if you went left, that's how you left the whole area.
Oh, okay. If you come out of the lobby, okay.
Okay,
facing
we're
the bridge,
looking at it differently. Okay, you come out of the lobby, you went left.
The left,
Okay.
and then you continue left.
Okay, I'm with you now. I accidentally started driving that way, and I was like, nope.
So
What are we doing at this break? Hold on. Is there a story that goes with this?
not really. So I found a shot from above. If you want to see.
Yeah.
So here is where the lobby is. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We were down here. This is the area for the restaurant and everything. And there's the pool that we were in. This is the restaurant we ate at. This is a water park. Up here is the hotel. So it's all the way down here. And that picture that I took and sent to you, we were standing right there. This is the swim-up bar. But we ate lunch over here at the Land Shark. They have a water park with water slides and everything over here. Some of those tubes.
I couldn't believe how big this resort was.
There's the tube they have. And the Land Shark is back over here. I thought they'd have a picture of the swim up.
Is that what your room looked like?
Yeah.
That's exactly what
I think, yeah, that's exactly it.
Flip the other way.
I didn't really care for it. I mean, it's okay. Wasn't great. That's the water park area. This is the swim up bar area. And oddly enough, she's pregnant. There were like 4 or 5 pregnant women down there at the bar area. I'm like, what is with all this? Why is
Holy
this
cow.
a thing? Wearing bikinis. I'm like, what is that? I mean, who am I to judge, right? But still, yeah, here's a good shot of it. So you just sat right out there, and we sat right there. I about had Gina convinced to go get a jet ski because there was so many of them out there. I'm like, come on, let's just, just do it. Probably about $60, $70. You probably get it for 2 or 3 hours. That's what I'm thinking. There's another shot.
What building is that?
That's the hotel,
No.
isn't it? Maybe this is a different. No, this is Houston. Okay, my mistake.
I was gonna say
This looks just like the restaurant, but no, that's at some lake in Houston. Okay. This is. Good gosh, what is wrong with my brain? This is in Branson. I mean, Lake of the Ozarks. Sorry.
Did you hear them say that they're going to have it here again next year?
But that's fine by me. It was better than Tantera was.
Well, I thought it was very easy to navigate.
I want to go ride
You're
the
on
horses.
the 2 floors. Yes,
I
me
told
too.
Gina, and she's like, well.
And I didn't even notice the horses, though, until I was leaving. And I saw a bunch of people getting saddled up and stuff.
We saw them coming in. I saw the pony ride area and the trail rides.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that'd be fun. And you should have enough time. The unfortunate thing is it's in the middle of the heat of the day, which is the wrong time to go horseback riding. You need to do that in the evening, which would be impossible because we're at an award ceremony at that time.
Right.
So.
And it was very, very humid.
Yeah.
Being right there by the water. Ugh. Romelda says, I think I'm following now.
I tried to get Jen to come down to the pool with us. She would not do it.
I fell
She locked
asleep.
herself in a room and just stayed there.
I fell asleep.
I'm like, really?
I know. Kyle was giving me grief for it, too. He's like, you were at the lake and you slept.
You slept in a hotel room?
I was like, I had no children and no dogs and no you. Let me have my sleep.
I guess I get it.
We got 5 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s at 64 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 11 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear your stories about creepy crawlies.
Yeah, the encounter you might have had with a spider, a snake, or whatever. 623-1025. Did you hear that the Ukrainian president, Vladimir Zelensky, did a commencement address again last week?
Did he really?
Via live video. Did it via live video. He didn't fly anywhere because they're in the middle of a big offensive right now. But he did that for the graduates of Johns Hopkins University. They had a surprise commencement speaker. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky speaking live from Ukraine, where he said the war has crimped the future of countless young Ukrainians, robbed them of opportunities and loved ones. What a motivating speech that must have been.
I'm sure everyone who graduated left there and was like, man, I can't wait to join the workforce now.
Well, you know, Vladimir Putin, too, the oligarch in Russia, is not to be outdone in any way.
Well, never, of course
by
not.
Volodymyr Zelensky, even when it comes to vowels and consonants in his name. So he recently did a commencement address against their wishes. I mean, he just walked in and did it, and we've got a little audio from that. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. I am Vladimir Putin, and I am honored to be your commencement speaker. Today, you embark on a bright future, not as bright as Mother Russia's future. What with all the winning we're doing in Ukraine. Remember, if you want something in life, you must take it, be it a career, a family, or a land bridge to Crimea. Along the way, you will have failures. Unlike me, I'm always succeeding. But do not let your failures poison you. Like a radioactive pill that a KGB agent slips into your drink at a restaurant in London. Live your life to its fullest. Take off that shirt. Ride that horse. And get that fake black belt in judo.
Yeah.
Seize control. And never, ever, 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 ever let go.
Never.
No matter what. Thank you and congratulations.
Okay, letting Gina know, although she may be already getting ready to go to work, that is one of the live endorsement deals. So I sent an email to them asking for the schedule for you. She's been threatening to hit me with a hammer if I didn't get that info for her because my money. Tell me, where's my money right now? I'm like, please don't hit me anymore.
Well, sometimes the hammer is the only way to get you to listen.
Hard-headed. Thankfully, for the hammer.
Thought you were talking about the hammerhead. Hardhead?
It's a shark. It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's happening May, June, and 3rd. Your mother.
What was that?
That's the commercial. I'm just. May 8th and 9th and 10th
I feel like you're
and
just
11th
saying
and
really
12th.
aggressive words.
What?
Just saying very aggressive words.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Oh, Mama liked our post on Facebook.
Mama?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
Hank Rotten Jr. liked it.
I'm looking.
Only.
Oh. Okay. Like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to think of some other good stories from the dinner. Because we were a little ridiculous at one point. I was like, we're gonna get a talking to.
So they did an honorarium to, is that what you call it?
Oh, in memoriam.
No, it's an honorarium to a guy I used to work for who has retired. He sold the company that I used to work for. And they really gave it to the family, I think, because it's been in radio for over 70 years in Missouri. It was one of the first radio stations to be founded in Missouri. And it's been in this family, the Nethery family, all these years until the weasel just sold it. I mean, he finally sold it off to a newspaper company from out of Illinois. But, they paid tribute or honor, whatever they did.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a plaque or something? But I was kind of shocked to see him. Tom, the guy I used to work for, he's been suffering from severe Lyme disease, tick bite, and almost killed him. And
Yeah.
he's a very stout guy.
They said your mic is off.
Your mic is off. So
They
none of
missed
that
all
got
of
heard.
that.
Yeah, all of that. But Jen got to meet him. Got to meet a couple of guys I used to work for,
Got to
and
meet Crystal.
Crystal and Bob and. Yeah, and Tim, who I
Tim.
thought you knew, but apparently did not. It was his birthday, so we wished him happy birthday as he went by. And Jim, and just a lot of other people.
A lot of people. Oh, thank you, Romelda. I love Wyoming.
And then I was in the pool
It's gorgeous.
down by the lake, and there was a guy playing with this boy there, and he had an interesting back tattoo, and it was a Marine tattoo. And
Marine Life or Marine Corps?
Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Marine life. Seaweed and
A little
sea
dolphin.
cucumbers squirting their tentacles.
No.
So I said, that is a really nice tattoo. Actually, I was telling my wife over here, I didn't know he could hear us. Apparently, you can hear my voice from anywhere, everywhere, at all times.
And this is why I was like, Randy, the pianist is going to hear you.
She sucks.
He was really loud.
No, I was not.
You were really loud.
Was I?
You were really
And my wife accuses me of this all the time. I don't hear it. It seems really quiet. Like right now, I'm talking really quiet. And this is like I was talking. This is the level I was talking at the table.
Anyway,
Anyway,
this tattoo.
I was telling my wife, I said one of the first things everybody does when they're at boot camp, when you get your first leave, is you go down to San Diego and you get your Marine tattoo. Everybody does it. There's lines. You can tell when they've given first leave from basic training.
Kyle doesn't have one.
That's very, very rare. And this guy did not either, I found out. So I'm telling her, I was like, they've got really, really good artists there in San Diego where everybody goes. And it's just right down from the base, and everybody gets, I don't have a marine tattoo either. And I didn't get these until after that.
Well, those would be too big. It's got to be the size of your palm.
Yep, that's the size. And everybody gets the globe with the eagle and the anchor,
Right.
or whatever. Well, his was, or to be on the arms, it does. You can actually get away with some of the ones now on your body. His was a big over his shoulders and everything.
Cool.
And so I'd been telling her that, and then I holler over at the guy. I said, hey, your tattoo, that's really good job. I said, where'd you get that done? He goes, not San Diego. He goes, contrary. He goes, actually, what you told your wife, I didn't know he had heard me.
Yeah.
But he had been listening to our conversation the whole time, Weasel. And he said, no, I had a good friend did it. It was based on the design of our T-shirt that his unit did. And there's only 3 of them still alive. They were in Afghanistan together. Wow. Yeah, and he said, so in memory of all my brothers in the unit, in our platoon, he said I had the T-shirt done. He goes, the T-shirt, he pulled up a picture and showed me. It was kind of cartoony looking.
Yeah.
It was, which is typical. I mean, you got to design it within your unit, and everything. The rules on that are. Did Kyle have one?
Mm-mm.
So anybody who's ever been part of any forward advance unit gets to design and name their platoon and all that good stuff. Fighting warriors, whatever. Anyway, it was a cool design, and it was done way more realistically, a lot darker in the tattoo. It looked way better on the tattoo. And he introduced himself and asked where we were from. I told him. Turns out he's from Webb City originally.
No.
Now, he lives at Lake of the Ozarks.
What?
Because he's a state trooper. He said, yeah, I came back and became a state trooper. And so I'm a glutton for punishment. He looks like he's 12. Guy. Real stout 12-year-old, but
Yeah.
Yep, from Webb City. He knew who I was. He said, oh, my gosh. I listened
No
to you for
way.
years. Yes.
That's insane.
Knew who I was. We traded back. He knew Lukenhoff. He knew Kukler, all my friends from the state troopers and everything. He goes, man, it's a small world. So we ended up sitting talking with him for quite a bit.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And who was it? Was he the one that guessed Gina's job?
No, we had, that was another thing. So we're sitting on the loungers there by the pool and just getting some sun and everything. And a couple of ladies walked up to us, and she goes, I'm sorry to bother you guys. First, they had asked what we were drinking, what we'd come away from the swim-up bar with.
Uh-huh.
And later they came over and said, we're playing a game because we're bored. Would it be okay if we asked you guys or tried to guess what you guys do for a living? And so the first thing was like, yeah, sure, this is fun.
Mm-hmm.
So they were from KY3, which is the big TV station in Springfield. And one girl said, from my wife, said, you are a high school administrator or an administrator of some sort, reception administrator. And she said, no. The other girl guessed something in finance. And she goes, that's close, Thank me, they were so far off. What did they guess? I can't remember what they guessed, but they were like way, way, way off. And when I said I'm in radio, I'm a air personality and a musician, she goes, I told you he was an artist. She said, I knew he was in arts of some sort.
Yeah. What did they say? I know you told me.
I can't remember for me.
Mm-hmm. I remember Gina's. Why can't I remember yours?
That's a fun game. And so I thought, could we do this? And I start looking around trying to guess. And I'm like, gosh, no. They all look like welfare people to me. I don't know. Is that just me?
Jeez.
I don't know. So I was like, no, I would suck at this game.
Yeah. The one thing that was annoying is
Really?
after I went back to the hotel Saturday night, after the awards banquet and stuff like that, I was like, I want a bag of chips and I want to lay in bed and I want to watch some TV.
All that in a bag of chips.
And there was no vending machine that had food in it in that entire stupid hotel.
Really?
Every single one of them only had soda. And I found one of the employees just walking around, and I was like, hey, do you have any vending machines that actually have food? Because all the places where you could get food were closed. And she was like, they work. No. Do they have food? And she was like, do you want me to see if it works? I was like, look, never mind. We're not.
You can make it work
connecting.
if you want it to work. If you don't believe it works, I'll show you it works.
Show you it works.
I've been like, give me 12 of them.
So Randy didn't use his indoor voice.
What? I did.
Does Randy
I
know what
don't-
an indoor voice is?
I think I always talk quieter at these things than I do, normally. When I'm wanting to be heard. And plus, there was loud music playing and everything. I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration.
Tell us about your encounter
With the creepy crawly. Oh, it's music scheduling day.
So sad.
5 motorcycles.
5 motorcycles.
A drunk driver.
And what's insane is she wound up on one side of the road and they all wound up on the other side of the road. Awful.
Let me guess, she was fine?
Oh, no, she was seriously injured too.
Oh, we never did mention the O'Reilly Outlaw sweepstakes winner.
I never got an email or anything about that, did you?
Tanika Johnson, yeah.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s, partly cloudy, and low 60s tonight. Sunshine, upper 80s for tomorrow. Sunshine, low 90s on Wednesday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything but a few clouds over the 4 states.
66 in Knoll, 69 in Pittsburgh, 70 in Joplin. To get signed up for severe weather alerts, head to the KIX app.
Congratulations to the winner of the O'Reilly Outlaw sweepstakes that's been going on at KIX1025.com. Tanika Johnson from Joplin was our winner, so she gets the front row seats, the all access passes, and all of that. But be listening for your chance to text to win tickets to the O'Reilly Outlaws happening this Friday and Saturday at the Miami Fairgrounds all week long on Morning Kicks.
But right now, we're talking about your encounters with the creepy crawlies.
If you've ever had a less than desirable encounter with a spider or a snake or whatever it was, just tell us at 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Here's Morgan Wallen.
On KIX 102.5.
There, mention.
Vada, 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 vada. Okay, now let me put this on. Not Instagram. What is it called? Twitter. No one in the name it, but shut up, da 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 da. Where's the cringy face? There we go. Where's Megan? I don't know where Megan is this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Call.
too loud.
We're getting a call.
Hi there, Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. You ever have an encounter with a snake or a spider or something like that?
Yeah, you guys remember the movie Arachnophobia?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, see, I am petrified of spiders, any kind of big spider or anything like that. We was watching that movie one day, and my best friend knew that I was petrified of spiders, and he got a spider, a fake one, and whenever that thing showed up where that spider jumped at the guy, he threw that at me and came out of my skin, I came out of the chair.
You had to change your pants.
Yeah, I pretty much had to change my drawers at that time.
Thanks for calling, man.
Have a great day.
I remember Sean Austin, a guy who used to work for me at another radio station. We were on our way to a river cleanup with a radio station that I managed, and we were driving the station vehicle, and he was riding with me, and way off out in the middle of nowhere in a national forest where this river cleanup was going to be, and there was like a 9-foot black snake going across the road. Well, I ran over it, but the stupid thing was still moving and had gone over to the other side of the road, turned around, and was coming back. Well, I was like, So I stopped the vehicle, turned it around. I was going back to get him again, make sure he was good and dead,
Mm-hmm.
And I did. As I got down there, I hit him, ran over him, backed up, ran over him again, ran over him again. And then we went down a little ways more and turned around. Well, I'm sitting there waiting for a car to go by so I can pull out. And we're on a hill, so I put it in park while we were sitting there on that hill so I wouldn't have it there pressing against the transmission. And Sean reaches over. I'm wearing shorts, and he does this little thing to my leg. We had the windows down, and I went whoop right up out of the window and landed on my feet outside the vehicle. I mean, he said, it's like there was not gravity. It's like you were a balloon and you floated out the window. He goes, you just went whoosh. I was like, nope, gone.
Nope, not doing it.
I was on full alert because of that.
I got a text during the session on Saturday of a picture from Kyle of a snake in our carport.
Nope. Did he kill it?
It was already dead.
Oh,
The kids accidentally killed it with their
Accident-
wagon.
Yes, accidentally killed it.
Yeah. And the boy felt really, really bad about it. But it was a garter snake, but it was pretty big. Did I show you the picture?
Uh-uh.
Do you want to see it?
Oh, little garter snake. I used to play with those.
It
All
was
black and yellow.
This guy.
Yep, little garter.
Like, he's a good guy.
Well, no such thing as good guys when it comes to snakes.
I like snakes. I've always wanted one.
Disgusting.
They're not disgusting. Oh, Apple's having their big thing today.
Oh, their big thing. Well, it's about time because up to now they've only had their little thing.
At 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, they're making some big announcement.
Will it be, though?
I don't know.
Probably a new
likely.
product.
Probably.
We've got some real questionable followers.
What do you mean?
When you go through our follow list, people who
Mhm.
follow us, there's some real questionable ones on here. A lot of fake accounts.
Bots?
And spammers and things like that.
Some people have the most interesting profile pictures. Like, what are you doing there, bud? Jimmy says, I went to Farlington Lake over the weekend, didn't see one tick, but the water was very low.
Huh. Yeah, we are so low on rain right now. It's ridiculous. Usually by this time of the year, usually we get a significant amount of rain during May with a bunch of storms and everything.
Mhm.
But it's been a very, very dry year.
10 seconds.
In fact, do you realize when the last time we had a tornado warning was? 2020.
Really?
3 years ago for Jasper County. KIX 102.5, the 4 states' #1 for country morning kicks with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 13 minutes, but we're talking about your encounters with creepy crawlies.
Yeah, whether that's snakes or spiders or scorpions or whatever it is, you can call or text to let us know.
Grasshoppers, Uncle Jimmy.
623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Chris Young and Kane Brown
It's Famous Friends.
on the 4 states' #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I spit on myself doing that. Dead snake are good guys. Sorry. I like snakes. My neighbor had a snake growing up, and I got to
Hate
go
'em.
over and watch him feed the snake and
Hate.
hang out with the snake.
Cold, unaffectionate.
Snakes can be very affectionate. They can pack bond to people,
Pack bond. Snakes aren't pack animals.
but they can still pack bond to people.
The only time that they cluster, they actually do is they cluster, is when they are in the middle of mating. Have you ever seen a garter snakes do this? They cluster into a ball.
Leave them alone when they're mating. Then they're really mean.
Disgusting. Set them on fire when they're doing that.
No.
That's what you do. Yes.
There she is. Morning, Megan.
There's
and
Megan.
Lindsay. Good morning, Lindsay. How you doing?
Okay, Megan, got a question. How come you're not following our page? We just realized over the weekend that Megan does not follow KIX page. Megan, of all people.
And we talked about you this weekend, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Not all nice either.
It was all good things.
Romelda finally liked our page, followed our page. Which one? KIX, the KIX Facebook page.
You got to quit doing that.
I know. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well at the hotel. I will say that. Those beds were so uncomfortable. And their pillows were so flat. Luckily, we had the two beds, so I was able to steal from the other bed. But even then, they were like real feather pillows, so they go just instantly flat the instant you lay on them.
My issue was the walls are very thin.
The walls were thin. You could hear everything. But I was up and down all night. My sinuses started giving me trouble during the night, and I about got choked and
almost died on steak.
Yeah. Could not sleep at all. So I think I was up and down like 6 or 7 times. I remember seeing, oh, it's 3:30. Oh, it's 4:30. Oh, it's 5.
There was a lot of stuff going on this weekend. It was not a real restful weekend.
At all.
Yeah, the only KIX page, Megan. Or KIX Facebook page.
There may be more. I haven't done a search recently to see if there was any copycats. One of our sister stations got hit by a copycat over the weekend. He called me on Friday. And he goes, what did you guys do when this happened? And I told him, I said, I don't think the disclaimer is still on our page. It's not. But I said, we had it up there. If you scroll down far enough, you could just copy what we did and replace it with your call letters. But there's nothing you can do because really Facebook won't do anything about this.
We reported it countless times. They don't care. I'm good. I finished my spring semester and I'm not taking summer classes.
Yay.
Good for you, Lindsay. You always look like you're so busy. Take a well-deserved break. Megan says she's following us everywhere.
Not on Facebook.
No, we don't have a new Facebook page, no. We're on Twitch now and YouTube and TikTok.
So far, when I go to pages, there isn't anything. Yeah.
What do you mean when you go to pages?
There's no copycat.
Oh, good. That's what Megan just sent me.
Okay. It's about time. Or has it always been that way?
I think it's always been that way, right?
Because I had to invite her this weekend.
She says it's telling me I'm following. I'm still part of the group from years ago.
Now, that was a separate thing, Megan, that singles who like KIX or whatever it was.
612.5 family. There's 10
Yeah,
members.
KIX family. That's a separate thing. We're talking about the KIX KIX Facebook page.
Yeah,
KIX 102.5.
I showed you. It says she's following.
Okay. She wasn't.
Okay. Have I really not posted anything since then?
So we did a couple of seminars on Saturday. Jen went and saw one on social media. Did you guys get anything out of that? Was there?
It wasn't really as informative as I think we were both hoping for. At least the takeaway wasn't great.
What was it?
It was just a lot of find creators in your community.
Oh,
and
yeah.
partner with them.
Up with people like Megan.
Yeah. And they said he recommended against using your on-air talent so that there wouldn't be a sense of like bias or to hopefully not anger certain advertisers and things. And I said, well, it should be like an endorsement. That's silly. We do live reads and things like that because people pay for endorsements. I feel like this should be part of the same. Hold on 2 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Here's Tyler Hubbard.
On KIX 102.5.
And I mean,
you mean like for sponsor mentions or
So-
for just any post?
Or
is he talking like we do for our Oh No You Didn't news?
he means like if you're going to go and make a post on social media that is, oh my gosh, look at this car I just bought from Body. I love it so much. They're like, well, you could anger other clients.
Well,
But if the one client is going to pay for it,
does that mean we shouldn't use our voices?
Yeah,
on
I
them
thought it
too?
was stupid.
Yeah, that is dumb.
I was like, that doesn't make
That's
any
a person
sense.
who has absolutely no
And-
really.
Mark said the same thing. He's like, no, I mean, you can start maybe like if we pitch it to you, that's one thing, and if you didn't want it, that's on
dumb.
you. But
So they a lot of the time, unfortunately, people that they get for these things have no clue how real life works. So that is unfortunate. So they had Paige Nina Bar. There we go. Who is a fairly famous promotional consultant and to talk about contesting and stuff. And there were a few good things. A lot of his stuff was really dated. One of the things he did at the very end, so Jen and Mark got to come over for the very end of ours. So he took a little break and they came back and he said, we're going to do 16 promotional ideas in 16 minutes. And I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to lunch and stuff and you don't really want to be here any longer. So what we will do, he said, if I take longer than 1 minute, I will be shocked by this dog shot collar. So they had these girls over running the timer. And if he went over a minute, then they gave him a zap on that thing. And the zaps got progressively worse. And he got zapped 4 or 5 times.
It was funny.
Before it was over. So that made it a little more interesting. Out of all those ideas, I don't think there were any of those that were really that usable.
There were a couple. There was change in the station name that we liked.
Okay, that was one. But he had already talked about that. We had a couple of ideas I took away from it. That one of them, including winter promos, we don't do a good job of that. So we're going to try to do a better job of that. Had an idea for an Easter egg hunt on the website that I really, really, really liked.
Yeah, me too.
That's smart. I think we could do that anywhere, even on Facebook.
Where would we
go down and edit an old post?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Just nestle it in there. That's funny.
Put a word that you have to find.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a big, obvious word or something, but you could do that in so many different ways.
And what happens if they find it?
Then they get qualified to win. Screenshot it and email it, text it, or message it to us, KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
So we're talking about your encounters with creepy crawlies, spiders, snakes, insects, mother-in-laws, whatever it might be. You can tell us.
You can call or text us to let us know, 623-1025.
Tell us about your creepy crawly story.
I was at work and my girlfriend ends up calling me and says there's a spider on the ceiling of our bedroom. My whole deal was, why would she call me if there's nothing I can do?
No, she wanted you to come back home and kill it. That's what she wanted.
It makes absolute sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
it's
it does.
Stupid. It doesn't make any sense at all, Jen.
What's your encounter with the creepy crawly story?
My brother was probably about 8 years old. We had come back from dinner, and he walked down to his bedroom, and my mom and I were still in the living room, and next thing we know, we just hear this blood-curdling scream, and he's screaming, "A spider! A spider!" And so we thought, we have spiders every now and then. We thought it was just a little one. We go down the hallway, and we see it, and we're like, Oh, my God. This thing was huge. My mom stood back 3 or 4 feet, took a shoe, and threw it at the spider and killed it.
What would have been funny is if the spider would have picked it up and thrown it back at her.
After she killed it, we looked at it, and all shriveled up with his legs all curled in. It was about the size of a $50. It was a big old wolf spider.
Those things are harmless.
Don't care.
I guess it had fallen on his hand when he flipped his light switch on, and he just freaked out.
What would have been better? Yeah, wolf spiders, they carry their young on their back for the first,
Oh, it's so creepy.
Yeah, when you if you kill one of them, then the babies just go
They
everywhere.
scatter. It's like a nightmare. It's nightmare fuel is what that is.
You're infested now.
Tell us your creepy crawly encounter story.
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country. My
There's
ears.
the phone.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Tell us about your creepy crawly encounter.
Okay, my son was probably about 3 or 4, and he was picking up night crawlers after it rained.
Uh-huh.
Well, he came and brought me this one. He goes, Mama, and it was a baby copperhead.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Did he get...
I was freaking out worse than he was, because he's like, what? It's just a worm.
Did he get...
No.
Did he get bit?
No, he didn't. It was like, oh, no.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
We didn't call you.
Put
No.
that thing back where it came from.
And then burn its house all down.
Megan says happy anniversary to you and Gina.
Thank you.
You're not late, Christopher. Good morning. How are you doing? Did he get da 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 da.
I was freaking out.
Did he get...
Na na na. Na 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 na.
Did he get...
Oh, phone call again.
No, he didn't, thank God, but...
Hi there, Morning KIX. Tell us your creepy crawly story.
So I was living in my mom's basement, and I'm kind of a slob, and I throw my jeans on the floor, and I got woken up by somebody knocking on the front door. I got up, threw on my jeans, felt something crawling around in them, pulled them off real quick, and there was a cricket in there.
Was not quite the kind of excitement you normally have when something gets in your jeans, right?
That was no fun at all.
Thanks for calling. Hi there, Morning KIX. Tell us your creepy crawly story.
Yeah, me and my family when I was younger, we were actually sitting down watching the movie Racophobia.
Oh, no.
We just got done watching it, and my mother goes to the restroom, and my sister kind of pokes her head in there to talk to her real quick, and all of a sudden we hear this big curling scream. My sister comes running, and my mom comes running out with her pants down to her ankles,
Nice.
and there is literally a big wolf spider crawling up the curtain in our bathroom.
No, ma'am.
It's a good thing that happened after she had gone to the bathroom, not beforehand, or you would have had to clean up a lot more than a dead spider. Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Why are you trying to fight a rock, Christopher?
No rock.
He had to get 6 stitches yesterday because his leg tried to fight a rock. Hey, it's Kale. What's up? We haven't seen you in forever. How you been? Oh my gosh, Megan. What happened? The vacant house across the intersection from her house was on fire
That's
Saturday night.
Matches.
She said she heard 2 loud booms.
Probably their gas line exploding.
Scary. Y'all okay? The Rock was trying to take your swimming spot?
Stupid rock.
Stupid rock, get out of my way.
Where are the poems? Where'd the phones go? Kylie just emailed about the phone call that you got over the weekend.
Yeah. I told him to be sure to call her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he texted her.
Came in, brought me this morning. Says, Mama.
Copperhead worm.
Copperhead worm. Kale says, I wish I was 18. I could work at the radio. You don't have to be 18 to work at radio, do you?
Nope. You do not have to be 18 to work in radio. My kids two of my kids worked here while they were in high school when they were both 16.
Yeah, the last place I worked for, we had a 16-year-old on staff.
Yeah, so as long
I mean,
as
it's
you can
part-time,
provide your own transportation, you can start early. I think Brett James actually started when he was 14 or 15.
That was, 52 years ago?
Yeah, 152 years ago.
I'm thinking a fraudulent insurance claim, not my circus and wear monkeys, but it was very suspicious. Could have been your circus, though, being that close. Well, Cody said because you stay after 7, but I'm sure you could be in the afternoon or something.
12 pair. Oh, my goodness. So we've got to do, I didn't realize we had 12 pair.
Of the O'Reilly? Yeah.
I thought it was 8 for some reason, or 6. Why did I think that?
Because it was a weird number.
Let me double check that. If we have 12 pair, then everybody's got to give them away.
He said because you stay after 7, you have to be 18?
12 pair.
No, they wouldn't give you a spot like that, Kale.
So,
You probably get something on the weekends.
we'll give them away Monday through Thursday, and we'll have MJ and Brett do the same.
Okay.
Want them all gone by Thursday. That way they've got time to come pick them up.
Mm-hmm. That would be a non-issue, right? He could just do weekend stuff.
Yeah, we could have you. You could do weekend stuff. Yes, we could
I
have
think
you.
that's what most of the younger folks do if they're doing something on air.
As they're starting, to
Board
give you
opping
a chance to train and to do board op production and stuff like that, we would give you a weekend shift.
Mm-hmm.
So is this Kale we're talking to or Kyler?
Kale.
Yeah.
Spinach.
If you're interested, how old is he?
How old are you? He's not 18. I know that. You're 16 or 17, right?
Are you really, Kale? Why don't you come talk to us? Fill out an application. We're looking for people right now for some weekend work, and I would love to have somebody young to train into that position. Would love to do that. So I've got some stuff available. We could talk about it.
Mm-hmm. No, man. Is he doing okay, Megan? Her little man got a little piece of grass stuck up in his eye.
Oh, man.
Ouch.
My oldest daughter, her son, Mahangading, he's dealing with a eye infection right now.
Oh, Kale's 13.
Oh, okay. Well,
I aged you a little bit. Sorry.
Tell you, Kale, when you get a little older, couple of years, I would say, come talk to me because we'll find a place. I'm sure we would love to have you on board, and we do all training in-house and everything, so no experience is necessary. We will teach you everything you need to know. And the cool thing is you can take what you learn here at KIX, and you could literally go to any station in the United States, and it looks really good on your resume to say you've worked at KIX, too.
It's true. But what were you saying?
Mahangadine's got an eye infection this weekend, so she called us while we were on our way up Saturday morning. And I said, go get some boric acid,
Mm-hmm.
And she did and made up the formula, but then she could not get him to let her put the drops in her eyes. And I was like, this is only fair. Because we used to have the same problem with you. You would not hold your eye open and was like holding her down, holding her eye open, staple your eyelids to your eyebrow if you don't stop this.
We got to do seg.
Would not cooperate. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Brandy and Jen, 832.
One to hear all about your encounters with creepy crawlies.
Snakes, spiders, whatnot.
Call or text to let us know 623-1025.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On KIX 102.5. No redness, he did great. I'm glad he's doing okay today. It is scary having those moments with your kids.
I am going to look. I'm sure there is some generic winner production.
I'm sure there is. Kyle and the kids did a bunch of gardening this weekend. Planted yellow squash and zucchini and spaghetti squash and sunflowers.
We hand out participation trophies. And the winner is... The good news, we do give you...
Generic.
Or someone you love. Oh my God. When you least expect it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
When you win on 94.9 The Bull.
And the best new country in Atlanta. And it could change your... When you listen to us, you're in it to win it.
These are just generic, but... No, these are sweepers. Where did the promo category go? There we go. A few more. Winners promo, the winning never stops.
94.9 The Bull.
Where the country never stops. Girl, when you want it, know that I'm on it. Just push play. And neither does the winning. I want it. Oh my God. Not for real.
Thank you so much. Atlanta's number 1 for new country.
It's the season of giving.
Pretty sure Christmas is months away. Well, we're talking about the other season of giving. It's summertime.
Let's make today the best that we've ever had. Oh my God.
Kale wants to be a play-by-play announcer for the KC Royals when he's older.
Oh, nice. I see he's doing some PA announcement stuff.
More winners. I can't believe it. More often. Here's another winner on US 99. Gonna sound like a winner.
I mean, it's nothing super exciting, but
Some of the best sounds on the planet.
This is John.
Come here, right here. Baby, y'all know nothing ain't cool till you win in your bottom. Baby, coming down, music by for the most winners. And Chicago's hottest country. Win it all. More winners. More often. Here's another one on US 99.5.
I don't mind this one so far.
I like this.
Yeah.
And I could do some stuff with this with John's voice.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best one we've heard so far.
Yeah, I'm going to download that. MK Prod stuff. Okay, there's another one here.
Okay, it's time. It's time for US 99.5 to make you a winner. Sound like a winner, winner. No way.
Hold on, Randy. 5 seconds. We gotta go.
I don't like that.
I like the other one better.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states. Number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 836.
Sunshine with a slight chance of storms this afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we've been talking about your encounters with creepy crawlies.
Now we're talking snakes or scorpions or spiders, whatever it is.
623-1025 to tell us about the time you had an encounter that was a little less than desirable.
Well, I was pregnant with my son, and I was folding clothes, and I felt what felt like a ball of hair, and I reached for it, and I grabbed it out, and I was actually bit by a black widow as well.
Oh, my gosh.
They had me in the hospital overnight because I was pregnant and was monitoring all my vitals and stuff, and it was at the tip of my finger, so my hand would go, kind of numb and sore for a little while.
Did they use any inoculation or anything that they gave you?
They gave me a shot. They called it anti-venom. I have no idea what. So they didn't want to give me too much because of being pregnant.
Sure.
How long did it take to heal?
It was an open wound. I mean, it kind of looks like a regular mosquito bite, but it just had a hole in the middle for about a week. It was at the tip of my finger.
That's not too bad.
Does it make you even more scared of spiders now?
No, I'm actually deathly afraid of grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers?
What? You know,
Yeah.
you know those don't sting, right? They don't bite.
They don't do anything like that to you, but the black widow will.
Ugh. What's your creepy crawly story?
Okay, my son was probably about 3 or 4, and he was picking up night crawlers after it rained.
Uh-huh.
Well, he came and brought me this one. He's like, Mama, 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 and it was a baby copperhead.
Oh, no!
Oh!
I was freaking out worse than he was because he's like, what? It's just a worm. Like, oh, no, no, no.
Did he get bit?
No, he didn't, thank God, but it was like, oh, no, no,
What is your creepy crawly encounter story?
So I was living in my mom's basement, and I'm kind of a slob, and I'd thrown my jeans on the floor, and I got woke up by somebody knocking on the front door. I got up, threw on my jeans, felt something crawling around in them, pulled them off real quick, and there was a cricket in there.
Was not quite the kind of excitement you normally have when something gets in your jeans, right?
Yeah, it was no fun at all.
Imagine somebody being at the door and she's talking to him while this happens. And the guy's like, it's my lucky day. What's your creepy crawly story?
There's a friend of mine that walked up, and he's like, what are you doing? These spiders aren't going to hurt you. So he picks a spider out of its web off the side of the garage, and he pops it in his mouth. And then he sticks his tongue out, and that spider's all crawling around his tongue, and he ate it.
Yeah, good eating right there.
And not only did he eat one spider, he ate 2 spiders.
Yeah, he was probably neglected a lot as a child.
Right?
It's awful. I've had nightmares for 2 years. I had to sleep with the pillow over the top of my head because it just freaked me out.
Time to get some new friends, I
Yeah,
think.
you do.
Yeah. What's your creepy crawly story?
You can call or text to let us know, 623-1025.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
That's nasty. Do you want to call it? We're down to 5.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up today, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the weirdest town name that you've ever heard of. This is our, probably, I would say, in the top 5 of most popular topics, if not the most popular one. Weird name people is another one, but town names, street names are got to be up there in the weird pet name. I don't know why the weird name thing is like the top topics of all. So we'll do that. Plus, we'll have more O'Reilly Outlaw tickets to give away tomorrow. Don't forget, Brett and MJ will be giving you the chance to win those as well.
I can't think of any weird town names, but I know they're out there.
Oh, my gosh. Climax, Michigan. Toadsuck, Arkansas. Just go to Arkansas and pick any town name anywhere. They are all weird.
Toadsuck?
Piggott.
Daddyville?
Wiener. Let's just go down the list here. Let's scroll on down to Arkansas here. Let me show you something. Watch this. Here we go. Highville. Gravette. That's not too bad. Alpena. Especially you get down
Coxville.
Coxville. Coxville.
Colts.
Hector. Rector. Rector is a town in Arkansas. You get down in this area, there's some really weird ones. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ozone.
What is that? Spadeville?
Deer. Ben Hur. Dickey Junction. Point Peter.
No.
Snowball.
Snowball.
IMO.
I'm a what?
Booster. I live in Booster.
There's one called Flag. Just Flag.
Flag.
Big flat.
Goes to home. Mommy.
Ah.
I've heard a lot of these. Mozart. New Nada. 56.
What the heck?
Town named 56. I'm telling you, Arkansas.
Herpy.
Herpy.
Guyon.
Lunenburg. Oh, Melbourne.
Luber.
Sunny Slope. 5 Mile.
Snell. That reminds me of
Heber
Ozark.
Springs. Pangburn.
Quit, man.
Where?
Under Pearson. To the left.
Quit, man. Quit, man. There are tons. Republican.
Oh, there's one called Floyd.
Gravel Hill.
Sit on.
4 Mile Hill. Bald Knob. Step Rock. Velvet Ridge. Russell, where they have the love muscle.
Oil trough.
Nemo. I know there's so many in Arkansas. Thida.
Duh.
So, yeah, there's a ton. All you have to do is just go to Arkansas and look down a list of towns in Arkansas.
That's great.
Ooh, a little bit of rain over in southeastern Kansas.
They need it. Yes. The mo you know.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. There's much weirder ones than that. There's a place called Erection Junction. I can't remember where it is.
Megan said Flippin', Arkansas.
Flippin'. I forgot all about Flippin'. Used to hang out in Flippin' all the time, too.
Why?
Had
choice?
a bunch of friends from there. We used to go down there every weekend.
All right, y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.